This is really the fighter and the kid.
Come on, baby.
I like Ginger.
Ginger, yeah.
Ginger's
Had a little bit of red hair.
Ginger.
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 Dude, we just called Chin Ginger.
Yeah, I mix it up.
Ginger's a mix-up.
I'll say Chinster. He's kind of a hipster.
Yeah,
Chinster.
but Ginger is
Chinster.
I like
endearing.
Ginger.
That's endearing.
Chingy. Chingy.
Shinji.
Chingy. Do we like Chingy? The rapper Chingy?
Gotta be careful
Great
again.
title.
Well, you gotta be careful of that one, but that's also a rapper.
Yeah.
That's my
Yeah.
bailout. Chingy's a rapper.
Yeah, Chin.
I don't know if Chin likes that
Bobby
one.
Lee called him Chin Chin, and I thought that was super racist. I can't do that.
I call him Chin Chin all the time.
Yeah, well, you're racist.
That's cute. Chin Chin's
No,
kind
Chin
You're
of
a
Chin.
closet racist.
No, Chin Chin. Especially when he has that hat on. Chin Chin.
Yeah.
Chin Chin.
Chingy.
Chin, what is your real name?
Ginger.
Jin. I fucked up.
Gin?
Yeah, when I became a naturalized citizen, I changed it to Chin.
Do you know
I
what
grew
a
up
gin
here.
is? A gin is a man, a supernatural man who, kind of a demon who leads wayward men astray.
Yeah, it's a cool name, but everyone kept calling me. They call me Chin or Jim. I'm like, no, it's Jin. They kept calling me Chin, and eventually everyone started calling me Chin, so I changed it to.
He grew up in Texas, dude. They're not.
Yeah.
Gin is
But now I regret it. Jin is like, yeah, but Jin's my legal real name.
Gin is a drink.
I thought it was just,
No,
I thought it was
J-I-N.
just Chinese, and you guys called him that.
Do you know what I wanted?
I'm
to
actually
name
Korean,
my kid?
brah.
I wanted to name my kid Karate Callen, and my wife was like, "I'm kind of down," and her mother was like, "You can't."
Oh, that'd been awesome.
Karate Callen would be sick.
I think it's a great name, Karate Callen.
How about Tripoli? When
What? Give
how
me
about
a few
Tripoli
ones.
was
My
like,
name's Karate.
dude? How about Tripoli was like, I'm naming my kid Ghost and Ninja,
And he did.
And I went, absolutely do it. He goes, you think? I'm like, fuck yeah, that'd be cool, man.
Ghost
and he
and Ninja.
did it.
That's so sick.
name is Ghost.
Ghost?
I think it's their middle name though, right?
I don't know.
I think his wife's like, I'm down, but that's their middle name.
Karate Callen might be the greatest name ever.
Karate Callen's great.
Isn't that great? My
That
wife
kid has
was
to be a good
down
fighter,
for it.
though.
I like Kung Fu
That kid has to
Callen.
train. That kid needs to train from birth.
Or it's just a girl, you know. I don't know. Yeah, I mean that'd be. Yeah, it's like, you know, karate. Nope, I sure don't. My name is Karate.
Dad was really into karate.
Here's my
the
accountant,
problem
Karate
is,
Callen.
First day at school, it's like, what's your name? Karate. Or a job interview. My name is Karate. My parents were assholes.
Dude, that'd be great.
It's pronounced karate.
My dad says karate, but it's karate. You just call me Krat.
Spell it Kahh karate.
Well, they're either gonna excel in karate, or if it's a female, it's gonna be a stripper.
Or it's
Coming to the
a stripper.
stage,
Karate
Karate
Her
Callen.
dad was never around. He was a comic chasing approval.
Get
Jason Luv
ready,
ticket.
fellas. Watch your face because the high kicks are coming. It's Karate Callen.
She's got bruises on her thighs, and you can catch 78-year-old Brian Callen at the San Jose Improv this weekend, Friday, Saturday.
Hey, that was good.
Hey, are you a fan of Karate Callen? Yeah, she'll do a spinning back kick and hit you with her titties.
That's
oh,
right.
her dad needs help selling tickets this weekend. San Jose.
She does take money. She does take
She
money.
takes
'cause
money,
Dad
but-
can't sell tickets.
She'll take your money, but then also help her dad out. He's in the corner over there.
Dad's Hollywood dreams never really came to fruition.
He's banking on his daughter collecting at least $100 a night, gentlemen. Go ahead and give it up for Karate Callen.
He's got a lot of friends that are really successful in the business, and none of them give him a part in a movie.
Hey, you guys like Karate Callen? Yeah, she's fantastic. Gives the best hand job. Hey, listen, her dad could sure use some help. Maybe you've seen The Hangover.
2007.
Oh, you haven't? Well, fuck me.
Well, most of you weren't born by then, but he's still cracking, guys. 78 years old, still flying coach. Here's the thing, everybody.
Also, if you see him if you see him in boarding group D on Southwest, give him away.
He's still posting videos, funny videos on Instagram. Remember Instagram?
He's never been able to figure out his social media. He is trying. He keeps showing ass shots of Karate Callen.
Good news is he's still asking Brennan about jujitsu moves.
At 70 years old.
He's not on testosterone yet because he claims it's still high. Ah, fuck.
Dude, I love this DJ.
Karate Callen.
Karate Callen.
KS 1075.
She is related to Brian Callen, the comic. I see you guys scratching your head. Well, we're going to play some of his hangover clips over her dance.
Little fun fact about Karate Callen. Yeah, it's not just those big tits that are awesome. Her dad was in The Hangover. Give it up for Karate Callen.
Her tits are about as saggy as his nutsack because she can't afford fake ones. Sad. Just sad.
Oh, sad.
Sad music stops. Sad.
She
He's
slowly
here.
walks off
He's here.
stage.
Yeah, he's here. Get in the room. She falls.
Just no rhythm.
Yeah.
We're back though. Nick's back. Nick, at this point, you're not even a guest, dude. You're just you're the third co-host, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Coming every once
You're
in a while.
looking a lot smaller. Are you not lifting?
Oh wow, piece of
Worst
shit.
thing to say. Worst thing to say to a guy.
Piece of
Worst
shit.
thing to say.
You know
if
what's
you want
fucked
to
up?
fuck a guy, go.
I know you're joking, but I
Still
feel
get
it.
you.
I
know
feel
you do. I know you do.
because I was about to like.
You're not
actually
as
go,
vascular
well,
as you normally
it's
are.
the shirt. My girl's mom got me this shirt, and the shirt's not as tight. It's a little loose. It's Lululemon.
Nice shirt though.
Lululemon, baby.
Yeah, Lululemon. Yeah, you be careful with that.
You're
be
wearing.
careful.
You seem to be doing a lot of duck hunting. It seems like there's a lot of camo going on with you.
Really?
lately.
I haven't worn camo in a while. Well, I guess I wore my Cam Hanes hat on Monday.
Yeah,
But the audience didn't see it because I had to leave.
But that looks like a First Light shirt or something. Did you get that
That's
from
my-
Archery
this-
Country?
no, this is my boy Mike Studd's brand, Stevenson brand.
Are you getting full bore into hunting now?
No.
No?
I just like camo. I mean, I've shot my bow and arrow maybe twice.
That's not gonna last you.
Yeah, I just don't have time.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm supposed to go on a hunt.
You're not into.
I'm going to hunt in February, but also if I miss, I miss. It's all good, baby. I'm
that's
there
the thing
for
about
the
the bow
hang.
hunting.
You're not honing your sight.
No, I'm there for the hang. What'd you
That's the
say?
thing about bow hunting. Like the first day I went to the bow hunting place, I was like, "Fuck, I need to get a bow."
Love it.
And then I just didn't go back for like 2 months.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't have
I don't know
time
when
to
I would
bow.
go. Yeah, I love it, and I'm still gonna go on hunting. It's what we do here, but
Yeah.
it's just
It's like shooting a gun. Like every time we go out and shoot guns, it's fuck. I'm like, I need to get a gun.
oh, see, I don't get that from guns. I got that from bow and arrow, but not guns. No matter what gun, I'm like, I'm good.
I was with some
After
soldiers
15 minutes,
yesterday.
I'm like,
yeah, I was with soldiers yesterday who are like elite guys, and they said, "Dude," my buddy goes, "Dude, pistols. If I suck now. I mean, if you're not practicing all the time," and I was like, "Well, I will always suck at pistol fighting."
Oh yeah.
Do you remember the time? What city we were in where we shot with some like
Seattle with that Delta guy.
was
My buddy
no? But
Tom.
do you remember the time that because I've never seen someone shoot a sniper rifle before? Brian shot. Oh no, we shot AKs on the road, and Brian did not realize the kick that I was going to have.
Oh, yeah.
Sliced the
Oh, that's
top
right.
of
I
his
remember him
fucking
coming back
nose.
Oh
with
no, that
bruise.
Bubba, that was not
Real cup
that was
move.
That was a silenced AK.
no that was
Desert
a
Eagle?
sniper rifle that shot back and hit me in the
Remember, it slid the whole time.
Yeah.
You went on stage still bleeding. like hours later.
Yeah. Because I shot this sniper rifle
how you know
and
it's
the
not for
kick
you.
went
Yeah.
boom.
Was that the 50
I
cal
should have
sniper?
known better. No, it was just a regular sniper rifle.
Too
to
light
give
in
you
the ass for it. It's just too light in the
Yeah,
ass.
when you shoot with a scope, you got to lean forward and you have to have your eye back. And
Hey,
I had
you got a
my
black
eye
eye
too
from
close.
it. Don't give us tips. You got a black eye from it.
I got a cut.
Bless.
I got a cut eye.
Bless tip. Right?
My dad did that. We went to, my dad's like, I was a sniper in the Marines. I was like, okay. We go to, he had a 370, which is what you use to shoot like big
Elephants?
game. And it's so fucking loud. And we didn't know. Because when you shoot like an M1 or an M16, it's just not as loud. It gets loud, but those I think it was a 370, some big
You can
rifle.
say any number right now.
I was literally about to say,
Right.
I'm such a New
But
York
the bullet
pussy.
was this big. The bullet was this
When they
big.
say the numbers, I'm like, oh,
Dude, he
370.
lies down to shoot it, and he didn't know the kick it was going to have because he'd never shot it. We also didn't know how loud it was. He shoots that gun, dude, and it was outside. I was like, Jesus Christ! And he comes up with a round. He walked around Alaska
Like a
with
fucking
this.
panda
with-
eye?
Yeah, hilarious.
Dude, that's why the first time you took me shooting, I remember hearing the guns and I'm like, movies don't make sense at all.
dude,
When they
no.
fucking shoot people inside of a
Even
house
silencers.
and everyone just hanging around.
Even
afterwards,
silencers. It's no
Suppressors, yeah.
joke. Yeah.
We were using headphones, and even then I was like,
But did you grow up? Did your dad have guns and shit?
My dad did. My dad was law enforcement, so he had guns, but there's nowhere to go shooting in
but
New York
still,
City.
your dad should educate.
Bubba, I told you-
most
No,
people.
he taught me how to he taught me all how to take apart a
safety and
gun,
shit and clean
safety
it.
stuff like
All
that.
right. Well,
stuff
they
like that.
kind of know. You know more than we did.
No.
I literally shot. I bought an AR from Terran Tactical. My buddy
Yep. I
Terran.
still got mine.
I got my AR, $6,000 or something I spent on it.
haven't
I had ear plugs in, just ear plugs, and I shot it outside. And it was so loud that I was like, I can't shoot this. He goes, no, you need earphones. And I go, well, I want this for my home. I can't shoot this in my home because I'll go deaf. He goes, yeah, you have to have. I go, I don't want it. And I gave it to my friend Tarek.
Yeah, that's why the most unrealistic
it
thing
away.
about like a John Wick movie is every time he shoots someone, he doesn't go fucking ow. You know?
Hold on. You guys are also bitches because I have the same gun and it's
You got that
It's
cauliflower.
also
you got
it's
that
also
cauliflower
it's
protection.
also a gun.
You can't shoot it out.
They're
You
loud.
can't shoot it indoors. You need a suppressor.
even
Get a
that.
suppressor.
That's not even that. I thought
Also,
suppressor's
don't even,
not gonna
also
help.
use it. Get a shotgun with slugs. That's what you do for.
I knew so little about guns that I thought a silencer would actually silence it. Then when we shot the silencer, I'm like, it's just a different noise.
Yeah. Now, if you shoot a .22 silencer pistol, that's very quiet.
Is there
That's
any
what I used when I
actual
was in the mafia.
silencers, or is that just like
Yeah.
a made up?
I think
In
there
the
are
like you,
some.
so you have so you can suppress an AR. But you need what's called 360 blackout, and 360 blackout is a subsonic round. It doesn't break the sound barrier. That's what makes noise. And you have a suppressor, and then those are so quiet you just hear the slide. That's what those elite guys
Really?
use. Yeah, because they'll use it.
It's expensive though.
That's what I think those Delta guys when they want to be really
It's
quiet.
expensive though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like those are that you have a suppressor and the round is subsonic. So it goes slower than 750 miles.
So if you need a
miles-
suppressor, bro, now you know.
Now I know.
miles an hour.
Now
Now
you
I know.
fucking know. You guys should figure it out.
I'm still a pussy. I'll still be like, ow, my fucking ears. Such
Yeah.
a pussy.
yeah, it's not.
I want to get good with guns, but it's just like
Do you though?
it just seems.
You just
like
want
I'm-
enough where you can defend yourself.
So let me-
What else
I
you
feel like
gonna
as a
do?
dude, you should be able to shoot a gun and change a tire.
So one of the biggest problems, by the way, when you
would
those
hope.
guys train so
You know?
much,
You know how to change a tire.
those
I
guys
do.
Yeah.
I learned on YouTube University.
Those guys train so much that they get
doesn't.
lead poisoning. They
What?
train so much that lead poisoning is a major problem. And they would put their shells in their hat. They collect their shells, and then they dump the shells and they put their hat back on their
the
head.
residue?
And a lot of those guys were getting brain cancer and stuff. Yeah.
Really?
So, yeah. So if you want to be good, if you want to be like a Delta guy and you're
I don't.
shooting, and
No,
they also
that's-
practice shooting live rounds inside, that's super good for your lungs. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
There's
wanna
so
be a
many things
Delta
we
guy.
never think about. So many things.
The Delta people we have met, the stories that they've told us,
boys.
I'm not.
If
built for that.
if the three of us had to go into a house and do CQB, close quarters combat, and clear a house, you know what would happen? We'd end up shooting each other. That's what happens. You're like, hey, what the fuck? And you sweep a guy's head. Come on, you hit him. It's
Oh, without the training,
yeah, you need training and a lot of it.
Jim would be all right.
I use throwing stars. Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
You're a nunchucks guy, right?
I'm a nunchucks throwing star guy. So, and I use a bow staff.
Oh, remember when Dana did that thing with Gary Brecka and it showed his actual physical age? Remember that? Because it was, do we believe that stuff? Because the reason I bring it up, because Ways to Well has this app, right? And so I was there doing all my shit, right, hanging with Brigham, and then it goes, it shows your age, 42, and his actual age is like 34. I'm like, I don't know.
Everybody
man.
says that.
None of that makes any sense to me. had a
I guess
buddy bring
it's going based on your blood panel, right? And like I don't know.
No, even that guy Brian Johnson, you know, the guy who like dedicated
guy's
his
gonna
life
die
to
any
it, has
day,
like
yeah.
that guy's dedicated his life to science and being just like a guinea pig for science. And even he has de-aged himself only like a handful of years. And that guy dedicates. So when like my
father time, bro, father time.
yeah, he still get hit
Until
by
we
a
come
bus.
up with they have Brigham from Ways to Well sent me a really interesting thing where they have taken human skin cells and reversed, somehow figured out a way to re-engineer their aging. But like, so what Gary Brecka was probably looking at was Dana's, cardiovascular health,
Yes.
his high blood pressure,
Your blood
and you
panel.
can compare that to metadata and say, look, people with your blood pressure, your profile, a lot of times don't live past 63 or have heart attacks. Or
But there has to be something to it because people like 40 or shit, I'm 40. When you look at pictures of people in the 90s in their 40s.
Oh, yeah, you see
there's
the
something-
cast of cheers?
There's something to it.
Well, you know what it is?
There's something to it.
This is going to sound fucking crazy. Do you know what the biggest difference between now and then is? The consumption of water. People were not hydrating their bodies back then. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't, that
Yep.
sounds insane.
Sleep,
But
too.
people weren't sleeping right. They were smoking cigarettes
should have,
regularly and they weren't drinking
yeah.
water. Drinking water is, people underestimate how much drinking
Yeah, I
water
still
makes.
don't
So,
do
so,
that, but
so
yeah.
Dana had sleep apnea. That's a huge problem. Like
He's also
high
overweight.
triglycerides, really bad.
He's obviously
yeah. If you have
also-
sleep apnea, that's like really bad. You're not getting sleep.
But remember, Brent, we just saw Dana recently. He was great. He was in great shape
I
a
know.
few years
He
ago,
looks
but
like he
now
put
he
some
looks
weight
like
on.
it's all back.
Maybe all the
You
stress.
go back to your habits.
Yeah.
You would think you'd.
Do you like the Gary Brecka guy?
No comment. Let's take a little break from chatting with the boys. You don't need to overhaul your life to start investing. Just automate it with Stash. Your new year money goals can quietly run in the background while you focus on everything else. Stash isn't just another investing app. No. It's a registered investment advisor that combines automated investing with expert personalized guidance, so you don't have to worry about gambling or figuring out on your own. We gotcha. Stash is simple, smart, and stress-free. Choose from your personalized investment. Let Stash award-winning smart portfolio do the work for you, or pick a combo of both. Stash is there to guide you every step of the way. Don't let your money sit around. Put it to work with Stash. Go to get.stash.com/fighter to see how you can receive $25 towards your first stock purchase and to view important disclosures. That's get.stash.com/fighter. Get.stash.com/fighter. Paid non-client endorsement, not representative of all clients and not guaranteed. Investment advisory service offered by Stash Investments, LLC, SEC registered investment advisor. Investing involves risk, offers subject to terms and conditions. Stash.
It's just some of the things that he says are just like, what are you talking about? Yeah. Like
I don't really fuck with any of those.
Like saying you're going to raise your test by getting in a cold plunge.
No. Nothing.
Oh, cold water is going to raise
off your body
test.
like a cold plunge, and then you go and he's selling cold plunges.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't buy any of that.
Hydrogen wands, hydrogenating your water.
Yeah, that would mean all the people who live in the projects who their heat's turned off are just full of high tests.
Yeah, there's a lot of when you're good at selling stuff. I'll tell you what, Dana looks fucking great though.
Right there.
He did, Brian. Yeah. He doesn't look like that right now, which I don't.
He just lives a life that you can't. It's hard to keep up with that.
See, I disagree.
You think so?
How so?
I think it's easier to keep up with that.
It'd be easier. He has the resources to everything. You have a chef to make your food. You have every resource possible.
I just feel like with flying around constantly and all that stuff, it's probably hard to keep up with sleep. Like sleep, people don't realize how important. Like if you're not getting sleep, you're not going to look good.
There's a lot. It's tough.
Your cortisol raises, your ghrelin raises, all that shit.
But he probably stress eats. Like a lot of people do that.
Mm-hmm. And if he's ever going to put this fucking UFC card together, he's not going to fucking sleep.
You see, it looks like he's put some of the weight on. Now, it could just be a flabby neck, though, because when you're older, your neck goes.
Yeah, but he looks
what
like
I'm talking about, baby.
Hey, shut up. He looks like he's put on some weight.
They say he looks like Kingpin from the Punisher.
He really does. He is real life Kingpin. He
also might just be like, fuck it. Whatever.
Well, I think I always say this. Like, people will say, well, I got to start working out. I got to start eating properly. Okay, but don't make it a job. Just try to be inspired about it.
It's also really easy to get in shape once and then lose it.
Fucking thing.
The amount of how many people have you ever seen that they're like, I'm going to get in shape. They get in shape and then they just go to shit.
Yeah,
it happens
it's tough
all
work
the fucking time.
It has to be a like
to keep up.
lifestyle.
Getting in shape is easy, but keeping in shape, way harder.
I don't know, man. I just try to get it in every day, even if it's 20 minutes. Yeah. Why are you laughing?
The thing about you, Brian, you could do nothing, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I always I still work out. Like I try to stay
I know, but even if you didn't, you wouldn't be fat.
No.
You wouldn't be flabby.
I don't eat much. I don't eat.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. With your body type, like
you have the metabolism and eating habits of a Pyrene Falcon.
Dude, if I stop working out, I get skinnier. Like my joke is I have a Christ-like physique. You know? So Christian chicks like me when I'm not in shape.
Yeah, you and fucking Billy Bob Thornton have the same ass. You know what I'm saying? It's like
no. See, that's
you ever seen his ass on Landman?
Yeah,
no.
don't say
not
hey, take it back right now.
You do have kind of a peach. I'm just saying you're
I got
thin.
a peach.
Yeah,
don't say that. Don't ever compare.
Bring up Billy Bob Thornton's ass on Landman.
Yep.
I think about that all the time. I think about his ass. I look at him. I go, dude, you.
It's distracting.
It's distracting. You have
when he's in jeans and he's
body.
like him and his wife are staring at the sunset, like the season finale. I'm like, his ass.
He just doesn't.
Really?
Oh, it's unbelievable. He's so skinny.
It's a Mr. Burns ass.
Really?
There's just nothing there.
Yeah.
He's so thin, and so is that other guy.
He's looking. He's
a smoker. You know.
Is that what it is?
Big smoker. Yeah. Guys like Sean Penn and like Billy Bob, they smoke so much.
I can't see a specific pick.
Billy Bob's amazing, though.
Oh,
Is this show that good that I have to watch it?
Yes, this season. Some people complain about this season. The season finale of season 2 is one of the best episodes of TV you'll ever see.
Season 1 of the land mooning.
he's great though. That he's so skinny.
Yes.
He's in a way.
Land mooning. Season 4, land mooning.
Land moon.
Yes, that show is great.
I don't know. I finally got my girl to watch Sopranos because I wanted her to know my culture.
Such a good show.
Is she into it?
That's
She's
the
loving
show.
it. You can't not like it. Once
That's
you
the show that started it all.
Yeah.
I think that there would be no Game of Thrones. There would be no all these other shows.
aggressive.
No, HBO is who
true.
started the fucking trend
Yeah.
of putting like a long form.
High.
Yeah,
Yeah, true.
I'm not saying Tony Soprano was the idea behind Jon Snow.
I don't know, man. Like dragons and shit. It's a stretch.
Yeah, the head of HBO at the time.
Dude, that new Game of Thrones, where the fuck it is?
Is it good?
I was so bored.
What are you talking about? Like
There's a spinoff of
House
Game
of
Thrones.
Dragon?
No, so there's House of Dragons, then there's Game
Night
of
of
Thrones.
the Seven
This is in
Kingdoms.
between Night of the Seven Kingdoms.
That's also a lame
It
title.
was so boring, dude.
really?
Hey, I saw The Rip, our boy Joe Carnahan.
Did you like it?
I loved it.
It's entertaining.
Wow.
Yeah, it's not gonna win any Academy Award. It's fucking good though.
Well, it's great because you kind
is.
of, I didn't see it coming that way. Matt
So
Damon.
well done.
Matt Damon and Ben
Isn't he
Affleck
great?
are so good. Matt Damon.
You know what would actually, because I feel like sometimes the execs don't listen to the people, like when it comes to what would be good. Everybody wants a Jon Snow spinoff show.
Yes.
And everyone would fucking kill to see that. And they're like, nah, let's not do that. They do that with Marvel all the time.
true.
They're like,
They
let's
do it with
make
Marvel.
Doctor Doom. And they're like, how about She-Hulk? How does that work for you
I
guys?
know.
And we're like, no one wants that.
Netflix is doing it with Stranger Things though. There's supposed to be some spinoff.
I am done being schizophrenic about Stranger Things.
I mean, they said it. I mean, I'm kind of good. Yeah, I don't give a fuck if they do
I've gotten
it.
to the point where I've fallen so
You-
far deep
you
into
went-
that fucking rabbit hole that I looked like Joyce in season 1 where there's the lights all
Yeah,
over.
yeah, she's all crazy.
I'm like, there's
Hopper
gonna be
comes
another
in. He's like,
season.
what the fuck are you doing?
Because you were the one, you were like, I think there's going to be an episode.
I was 100% sure. I'm like
was just
looking
a
in the
documentary.
backgrounds of their pictures, like the cast. I'm like, there's an 11 on the clock. It's gonna happen.
You kind
on
of
the
had me
11.
convinced. You were into it, man. And then because you sent me the fucking video, if it was on
Because I'm
TikTok,
schizo and I'm listening to these other fucking schizophrenics.
my whole algorithm was just all this fucking.
You know, my
conspiracy.
daughter has been reading since she was 3, and she read like all the Harry Potter, all the what is it, Lord of the Rings. This girl would read at 13 years old. She was reading 1,500-page books or some shit, and she got to the point where she knows stories so well that we'd be watching something like Stranger Things or a movie, and she would go, "Oh, she's gonna die." I'd be like, "What?" She goes, "It's foreshadowing." She was right every single
Picking
time.
it up.
She'd be like, and she'd go, she did it, or he did it. And I'm like, no, he didn't. What are you talking about? She goes, of course he did. Why do you think? And I'm like,
It's like
what the-
watching
But she
football
knew
with
the
Tony
patterns.
Romo.
Yeah.
Yeah, she knew the patterns.
She's
She'd ruin the story for me.
which is crazy because you've been in Hollywood for 75
my
years.
ex
you
and
couldn't
her.
see it
I
coming.
know. I know. I mean, that's why. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm sorry. A lot of my brain is still playing with crayons.
Yeah.
And it's embarrassing that my ex and
You
my
went to
daughter,
acting school, were a
Dude.
successful
Yeah,
actor.
and they know way
And they
better.
know
They know
stuff.
story way better than I do.
But if she's read it, there's tendencies, I'm
Well,
sure. Or
you know, those people that can read, like my father-in-law, my ex-father-in-law was that way. He's like, I've read everything by Mark Twain. I'm like, it takes a long time.
it's a lot of work.
You probably understand. You probably know this. Like from what I heard, there's only X amount of storylines. There's like every
Oh, yeah.
movie. There's only certain. They all fit
A
into
stranger
certain,
comes to town, you know, boy to king, you know, all that stuff. Girl
yeah,
to
which
queen.
fits was there 13 different like styles where it all fits into this.
It's all about the same shit.
Yeah.
Just different.
It's a different
There's
spin on the
certain
same
spines of
story.
the story that,
Yeah.
that, you know, there's drama, which is like, you know, the character wants something and usually they're really selfish about it and their singularity, like I'm going to get this thing.
Or they've been
and then,
wronged.
And then they
Yeah.
realize, oh, I got to give up what I want, but I get something else. I get what I need and I become a different person. So yeah, I'm still poor because I gave the money to the girl. I've been chasing the money the whole movie. And I'm like, you know what? This person, for the first time in my life, I realized somebody else matters more than me. I give the money to somebody else. And then it's like, man, he's a good guy after all, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think
The
that's why-
tragedy, you know what a tragedy is? You know, the tragedy would be, what's a good example of that? Anytime there's a crime movie or something, the guy won't give up. He won't give up what he wants. He holds on to it in the end. That's what Moby Dick is.
Yeah.
He still wants to kill that white whale and get sucked under because of
Well,
it.
that's why Game of Thrones is so good because like I'm not saying they broke a mold, but like that's the first show I've ever seen where every time you think there's a main character, he's 2 episodes later dead.
Oh,
you
like
never
the Red
know who
Wedding
the
or-
character. Yeah, you're like, all right, that's everybody I knew. What the fuck?
Crazy.
Yeah.
The first
well,
time
a
I
lot of
watched-
times in that,
That's the greatest show.
yeah, in
That's-
Game of Thrones, remember,
Breaking Bad.
A lot of it's the good guys. The good guys lose. They die. and you get attached to them, and then it's like, wow, this is a rough part of this is a rough.
Which is
world.
why the ending of it is so sour. I mean,
But
spoiler.
the mother
John-
the mother of dragons is ultimately she was
crazy.
the Avenger.
Yeah, she was crazy.
She does, doesn't she?
Yeah, she becomes the Mad Queen.
Yeah,
Right.
she's a Mad Hatter.
Power corrupts.
And
How
John
is
is.
that?
I don't have an issue with it.
Do you like the ending?
I don't mind it. I thought season 8 was lit.
Me too.
I thought it was cool.
I liked everything except for Jon Snow just getting sent back to the wall. It's like you had this whole character arc for nothing to just be sent back, and you're just a fucking
what happens.
zilch
I
on
like
the wall.
it. I like it. You ain't shit. Get back to the wall.
Really?
Hey, thanks for the work.
Have we
Get back
seen
to the
have we
wall.
seen those actors in much since?
Yeah, Jon Snow's done some stuff.
Sort of.
I mean,
Do you know what I
I
mean?
think they're
What's his name?
so rich they don't give a
Peter Dinklage will always work.
Peter Dinklage
Yeah,
is balling.
I don't know how
Oh,
rich they are.
Cersei's is crushing it. She's
Bubba,
on,
she's
I don't
doing-
know how rich they are.
oh, Bubba, look at the contracts for the last 5 seasons.
Yeah?
Rich.
What do you mean rich?
Highest paid show of all time.
How much were they making an episode?
Bring it up.
$1 million?
More than that. Yeah, especially.
And you
main
figure
characters.
what, 8 episodes per season?
10?
10 maybe? I don't think anyone's scrounging for change from Game of Thrones.
I've seen that movie before. Let me see.
Hold on.
Peter Dinklage,
Yeah.
1.2, 1.2.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. So let's go through it. You want to go through it? It's a lot of money, but after your agents and after taxes, you're seeing. So how many episodes they shoot a season?
But you also got to figure,
It's you'd be fucking amazed.
but they're probably getting money for life,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
No,
From it
not the
getting
way those
played.
contracts are run. It's different.
Even on HBO? 'Cause it's
It's-
not like a
it's-
streaming service.
Yeah, it's like so.
Yeah,
how many
someone's buying the rights to it.
at the end?
I mean, they probably, the main characters probably made close to 30, 40 million.
Yeah, if you're broke after that, you're
8
just a fuck up.
seasons.
Yeah, but I'm just saying. So is it 8? How many episodes per season?
It's probably 8 to 10 per season.
Let's just say it's 10.
So they do get royalties and
Royalties, yeah.
residuals. You said how many what episodes?
Episodes per season.
10 episodes. And then
I mean,
season
you're talking. So
7.
say it's 1.2 million episodes. So it's $12 million after taxes and after
for one
commission.
season.
You're going to see $5 million probably, realistically.
Still a
right?
lot of fucking money.
It's a lot of money. $5 million. So $5 million
For 8 years, though?
Yeah, but they're not doing it for 8 years. It was actually the last 4 years or something. 20 mil.
And you get royalties?
Yeah, the royalties are shit. But 20 mil in the bank, if you're, let's just say that's
I think
what
royalties
you-
are shit for making.
Yes, but you still get.
You know what he
20 mil.
sounds like? He sounds like the guard in Shawshank Redemption when Andy Dufresne's like, I could save you that money. He's like, and then what? I'm gonna buy a car and the kids bought me all the fuck is that?
No, but you know how it is. $20 million is a lot of money.
That's because we're bad with
But
money.
people-
They might be really good with it.
Well,
you know,
history would suggest otherwise. But I'm just saying that actors, like you make 20 mil, yes, it's a lot of money.
Mm-hmm.
It's just amazing how fast it goes.
I will say for most.
depends how you live.
Yeah, right.
most
You
shows-
buy a $5 million
Depends
house,
how you live.
You know,
and they're also, a lot of them are older too. I bet some of them are just
With
fine.
most shows, like people who are that ingrained into a character, it's so rare you ever see them
Yeah.
do something. So this show, out of all the shows, I think is doing the best. I think the people who are going to do the worst is actually Stranger Things. Because did you see them on SNL?
Oh, terrible.
It was just you're like, oh, I
Yeah.
can't. You'll never see them as like. You're never going to see Dustin as
no.
not Dustin.
Yeah, it's gonna be-
like
it's
what
gonna be
other
super tough.
toothless character can you play?
Yeah,
you
it's
know
gonna
what I
be
mean?
tough.
Quasimodo.
Cersei's has been on a ton of shit though. Cersei's was just on a Netflix show. She's on a bunch of shit. But
keep
she-
working. Yeah.
And this might be this is just the reality of it. Because me and my girl, we watched the newest season of Stranger Things, and like, there's something about, I don't know if they got worse at acting or if you just give kids grace at acting when they're younger, but when they're adults playing kids, you're like, this kid kind of fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I think you might just give a grace to a kid because it's easier when they're an actual
I've worked
child.
with a lot of kids in my career, like just on Seventh Heaven or on Goldberg Schooled.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of those kids come up just like with boxing. They've been acting since they were, in Hollywood since they were 5, 6, and their parents are there.
And they hit puberty.
Yeah, and then and it's interesting because some of them, like Matthew Perry, was I think a Disney kid. So was Justin Timberlake. So was A lot of people have started and they just hit it. But yeah, it's not as though when you're always on the set, you become a great actor. You become reliable.
Good at that character.
You just
You're
become
not like
reliable.
expanding your skill set.
Yeah, like
But
sometimes.
then also those kids too. Like how long was it between season 4 and 5?
4 years.
They're probably chill. How many of them are going to class and have And once it gets popping, like oh shit, it's like dusting off the old cleats, like probably. Because those first two seasons, the first 2 episodes, that's what I told my wife. I'm like, man, this acting's bad.
Except for the girl Sadie Sink, the girl who, the redheaded girl.
Oh, she's great.
She's gotten massively better.
Yeah, she's good.
Everyone else, you're like, this is cool.
See, she'll probably have a career.
11
100%.
special though, huh? The girl who plays 11.
Yeah.
She's special.
She was a little wonky this season, but I think it's also because she's a mom,
She's dealing with
a married mother who's playing a girl who doesn't talk in high school. You know, it's just like it doesn't fit who she is anymore.
You know,
Like,
so
that
when
was
she
easier
started,
as
she
a
was
child.
like this. Now she's like a full-figured woman.
Yeah.
Yeah, she
Big
has
ass titties, and you're like,
yeah.
what is?
She had lip injections. Like,
happened?
what
Yeah,
happened
you're
in the
like-
upside down?
Yeah, what's going on in the
Yeah.
upside down?
Yeah, what?
Hey, what are we
Who's the
doing?
Botox? Who's the Botox guy down in the upside
Hey,
down?
what kind of hormones they giving you?
What's in the water in the upside down?
Right?
Yeah, it's weird, man. Yeah, it's weird when you see her outside of the Stranger Things like set. You're like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, she showed up on my feed for like she has her own like kind of like sexy clothing line or something like that, and you're just like, I feel like I shouldn't be saying this. This is crazy.
Because she's 23.
Yeah. But like I still see her as a fucking
Yeah,
teenager.
but she started. We saw her when she was like 6.
Is her name Bobby Millie Brown?
Yeah,
Millie Bobby Brown.
Millie Bobby Brown.
And she showed up on my feed too, randomly out of nowhere. I don't even watch Stranger
she's a
Things.
pretty girl. She's
Yeah.
English. Yeah.
Yeah, English.
British actress.
Who married her?
It's Bon Jovi's kid.
Oh, that makes sense.
What?
Bon Jovi's son.
Oh, wow.
Jake Bon Jovi.
Really? Let me see him. Not good
Clear
looking kid.
picture.
You said good looking?
Yeah.
Handsome bastard.
Bon Jovi and that whole group are good people.
Yeah.
He's a traditional, he's a New Jersey Italian guy. Conservative New Jersey. I think he's still married to the same woman.
Wait, Bon Jovi's not British?
No, Bon Jovi.
Who am I thinking of?
Bon
Hey,
Jovi.
hey, man.
Bro, Bon Jovi is shot through the heart.
That's not a British
British?
guy?
Man, oh man.
Motherfucker.
He's as
Wait, from North
Italian.
Korea?
He's as New Jersey Italian as
God,
he
Bon
can.
Jovi, buddy.
Yeah,
USA,
and
baby.
a conservative dude. Like
Am I confusing him for you too?
Yes.
Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Bono.
and they're not
Bono?
British either.
You think of Bono?
They're
I'm
Irish.
confusing
is the
Bono
lead
and Bon
singer.
Jovi.
Yeah.
Fuck.
No, he's
I thought he was British this whole time.
no John Bon Jovi and his brother. I think is the drummer also in there. It's the Bon Jovi brothers and I remember the.
This is why I stayed on the
band
last
came-
episode. I know I'm a fucking idiot.
Well,
you have to just accept it.
Oh, we
sometimes.
all are.
No,
This
it's-
whole time I thought he was a
But you're
British
not, but
man.
You didn't grow up listening to him because it's like not actually even your generation. It's mine. So
As
but
American, though, you should know.
Yeah.
I remember that the whole band came to my show in Nashville, but John didn't, but everybody else did. And they couldn't be more normal Jersey guys. They're just a bunch of Italian, maybe I don't know. They're mostly. It looked like they were mostly Italian, but just regular dudes.
I was with him at Tucker Carlson's.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Okay. With John?
Yeah.
Bon Jovi? Wow. Cool guy, right?
They're cool.
Yeah.
Hello, Brandon.
Yes. Well, see, hello. My name is John Bon Jovi. Hello.
They don't look British to you?
I mean, they're copying the Brits. You know what I'm saying? So the American
Easy,
bands,
easy,
no, but the American
easy.
bands back then.
This is British
Do you know who
looking as
they're?
fuck.
The Beatles?
No, but they've done a really interesting thing about this. So the '80s bands in America, Poison, Motley Crue, John Bon Jovi, all
Rolling
that-
Stones?
No, but the '80s bands. What were they doing? They were copying Led Zeppelin and
Black
Robert
Sabbath. Yeah.
because that's why their voices were so high. That's Robert Plant. So they were like literally the definitive heavy metal band of all time was Zeppelin.
It's dicey, though, because they're slowly turning into chicks. Like,
He
you
is
gotta
wearing
be- you gotta be
he's wearing a
careful.
woman's power suit.
Well, again, the glam rock was started by Robert Plant. You know, you ever bring up Robert Plant, from the 70s. Now take a look at
See
what
the guy with the curly hair there? He was at the party, and I legit thought he was dressed like Dracula.
oh yeah.
I was like, oh, it's a vampire.
You know what? You're right.
Get less obvious.
Also, you're 60. You're 65.
Dude, bro, it was a vampire.
Yeah, and you're 65. We got.
Oh, dude, no, he had a blood. It was like a maroon, like nice, like John Barbados coat on with a collar high. I'm like, well, you're a vampire.
Right there. Okay, so what do you notice about him right now, John? Like, do you see his shirt? Do you know what he used to do? He would always he'd wear the girl's shirt from the night before. He would take her shirt and he'd be like, I'm wearing the shirt. He'd wear it.
That's kind of badass.
It's badass.
Hey.
So he was always wearing a girl's shirt.
Kind of badass.
Hey.
Look,
Just because you can't fit in those shirts.
No. Hey, hold on. It's badass if it's a true story.
it is a true story.
I'll tell you what's not badass.
Dude, that guy's
if you're just
banging.
buying female clothes.
No.
And then saying you hooked
No.
up with chicks.
Robert
be so
Plant
funny if he-
started the whole thing.
It'd be so funny if he banged a fat chick the night before. He's wearing just a loose fucking dress.
Just a giant
moo-moo.
jacket on. Oh, the
Guys,
fuck?
take it easy. She's diabetic.
Well, speaking of high voices, I got on this rabbit hole the other night of seeing what what's his name, Axel from Guns N' Roses is like.
Same thing.
He sounds like Mickey. Have you heard him recently?
Now?
Well, yeah, come on. Be cool.
So now, no, I mean he's a legend. But Slash is playing with cover bands now, so he can actually play with someone who actually sounds
Slash
like
can
Axel.
still do the goddamn thing.
But if you heard Axel is because he's destroyed his voice over time. Because doing that with your voice, you can't do that
Like doing
forever.
that, you
And
mean
he was trying to be
drugs.
Robert Plant.
Yeah.
That's another guy. Long blonde hair, same thing, kind of like androgynous. It was all Robert
Did you ever
Plant.
watch the series they had on Netflix on that band? And
On
Machine Gun
Guns N' Roses?
Kelly's in it? Yeah.
No.
I like Machine Gun Kelly.
Do you?
People, yeah, I like him. I've heard him talk and like, he's a guy who's very aware how you feel about him. He's aware about how he feels about himself. It's like, he's
Yeah, that was
a special guy.
You don't watch any of it, or
just the short.
It's so hard to listen to. Father.
I mean, this is me singing.
yeah,
That's Mickey
how the
Mouse.
voice changed.
It's just how it's a bummer.
I saw him in concert.
It'd be like watching Larry Bird fucking dribble, right? You're like, fuck, dude.
Larry Bird still got it.
Maybe. But let's say you had a bad back and knees. You're like, oh, why are we doing this?
That's actually a
man?
great analogy.
Yeah, it sucks, dude.
That's a great analogy. Wow. What do you got, Chen?
That brought the party down.
Yeah, Axl Rose's voice.
That brought
That's the
fucking party
mood
down.
made
music.
so
That's the mood music to how we're feeling right now. Suddenly he just brings everything down. Oh man, it sounds like Axl Rose's voice in here. As in I can't hear him.
Fuck.
Chin, I like the
Well, you guys watch
I like the hat.
you guys are on the road
Thanks,
this
Brian.
weekend?
Yeah, we're in
Yeah,
San
we're
Jose.
in
this weekend.
San Jose Improv.
So you missed the
Friday,
UFC?
Saturday. We'll miss the UFC.
Well, no,
It starts
See it?
no.
We always see it.
No, because this time we're not gonna have to. I'm so happy that Paramount is fucking doing this. I'm so fucking pumped because now we don't have to fucking
Illegally stream it? You
exactly
piece of shit.
Yeah, exactly. And try and figure out how to use AirPlay on a television. Like
I
we
was
can
never
actually-
able to illegally stream it. I always have to buy it on that dumb. I did. I did. I
That
don't
one
know
time
how.
you did. That one
No,
time you
there
did.
was no. There was
was
a
that one
time where
time.
somebody said MMA share, and I've watched it on that back in the day. But after it was done, but now I don't know how to. I don't know how to.
Do you remember the time? I forgot where we were. I think it was somewhere in North Carolina. Some guy's like, dude, we're going to be playing it at our bar. And we thought that he bought the actual thing, but he didn't. He used the Russian live stream. And the whole time, remember, it was skipping. Like it would it would go 10 seconds at a time. We missed the whole.
Because you have to pay 10 grand.
I mean, I just think it's easier just to pay the.
It's not at a bar. It's expensive.
It was at a nightclub, and they gave us a VIP, and they tried to
remember that.
illegally stream it.
I don't remember that.
You were bugging the fuck out.
That would suck.
I don't remember.
You're like, we need to get the fuck out of here.
Okay, well, it'd be nice if they weren't drilling. Let's take a little break because the UFC's back, baby. UFC 324 is going down this Saturday. And DraftKings Sportsbook, the number one sports book for live betting. Once it's over, your shot to get in on the action is gone. DraftKings Sportsbook is built for live betting, not just pre-fight picks, because in the UFC, one moment can flip the entire fight. One punch, one kick, one takedown. New to DraftKings, new customers can bet $5 buckaroos and get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins with the code FIGHTER. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use the code FIGHTER. That's code FIGHTER to turn $5 into $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins. In partnership with DraftKings, the crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY. Connecticut, call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino in Kansas, wager tax pass-through may apply in Illinois. 21 and over in most states. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. For additional terms and responsible gaming resources, see dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
Pluto TV has thousands of free movies and TV shows.
What? This is the mindset. Free. This is the mantra. Free. This is the mindset.
With movies like Joe Dirt, Pixels, and 50 First Dates. This is awesome. And TV shows like Survivor, SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents, and Ghosts. Pluto TV is always free. Huzzah! Pluto TV. Stream now, pay never.
You're welcome.
Sorry, everybody.
What do you think about this, though? Don't you think that it's going to make UFC blow up even bigger?
No.
What?
Paramount.
I don't know.
No.
You don't think so? Why
What,
not?
easily accessible, you mean?
No.
Yeah.
I think it is what it is.
'Cause it's open to a lot more people.
I think it is what it is. I think the UFC's in cruise control. I don't think there's any growth in the United States. I think they've maximized their growth in the United
You think
States.
that's it?
Is that the problem? We don't have any American champions, really?
I just think it's what it is. We've reached as high as we can go. This is what it is. It's all good. If an American champion comes along, it'll give us a little boost, but it is what it is.
This is a theory of mine with the
boxing's completely dead, and no one even notices. They don't.
It's Jake Paul keeping it alive.
Yes and no. Like you fight
Not
once a
anymore.
year, but it's like boxing's. Nobody's taking note. It's dead. They have no TV right deals. There's no TV right deals. Wow. There's
Boxing?
No, they don't. Like the top ranked, the zone.
Like DAZN.
They don't have any TV right deals in the United States right now. There's no big fights coming up. Canelo's next fight's in Riyadh. Or
Yeah.
Riyadh, whatever the fuck it is. Even on for that big, he always fights on Cinco de Mayo. That was always in Vegas. That's a big deal.
No, influencer boxing is all that's really going on. Like, did you see?
Because
actually
boxing's dead, but like no one's realizing this. But the sport of boxing's kind of dead, dude.
You saw whose boxing influencer was?
Nuh-uh.
I sent it to you, Chin.
Which one is it?
I think he's your boy, actually. Adam 22.
Oh yeah, he's fighting.
He's fighting,
Boxing
Jason
Jason
Luv.
Luv.
Yeah,
That's brutal.
Adam's a big boy. Have you ever met Adam 22?
No. He's
tall.
Adam is a large-boned guy.
doesn't mean you can fight.
Jason Luv is a bigger guy.
I've seen dudes built like Adam give as good as they get, though. He's a big kid.
I don't think either one of them can fight.
Yeah.
But I guess it's a
very
cool narrative. I'm sure they're both making a bag for it. It makes sense.
Jason
Could you
Luv
imagine
certainly
some guy
looks more athletic.
cracks his wife and then also
Knocks him
cracks
out.
him? That's
That'd be
fucking brutal.
tough. I think
How do
Adam,
you go back
as
home
long as
after
Adam's making money. But I would back to the UFC. I don't with the lay of the land. It's kind of heartbreaking. Like everything across the board is down.
How excited are you about these fights? Minimally.
Yeah, pretty.
Which fights?
The fights this weekend. Like I love the UFC. I don't miss anything. But like
Is this weekend Paddy?
Yeah.
Justin, you're not excited about that?
Yeah, I'm excited about the main event, but the card's not like, like they don't stack cards anymore. Like this is an okay card.
It is a weird card to start the year off
They don't
with.
have to anymore because the UFC got a $7 billion deal. They have to put on whatever 45 fights a year. So everything's kind of watered down.
Well, look at this.
But then if you're the UFC, they're going, we made $7 billion. Like, no, I know, but the sport of MMA is actually dying in America. There's no other leagues. They destroyed all the other leagues. There's only one show in town.
When you say they destroyed the other leagues, what do you mean?
Meaning they took all the talent. Like the UFC is the NFL of MMA. So nobody else can survive, which I'm not saying it's a bad thing.
really interesting because
they're the best at it, but there's
I'm not that excited. You're right. There's not a lot I'm excited about.
no, like name something you're excited about. I guess the White House card is kind of the narrative, and hopefully that goes well.
The more I look at this card, the better this card actually looks to me. Because Paddy, Justin, obviously going to
That's a great fight. That could go
Then
either
you
way.
got Sean O'Malley versus Song. That's going to be a good fight. Derek Lewis is fireworks every single. There's never a time where Derek Lewis puts on except for Francis.
Suck cock.
That one
but
kinda sucks.
Acosta won't let that go to.
I love watching Rose fight. Like Rose,
Did
is,
you?
love Rose. I love
I did
Rose.
too 5 years ago.
Oh, I
Yeah.
still love the way she fights.
You know what though? She has
she's
gotten
so
neutralized by wrestling before, but like, I don't know. She's never not. Who's the one that she fought where they just circled around the ring for all 5 rounds? What was that?
Wang Li.
No,
No, that was actually a
wrestler
really good fight.
Latin
Oh,
girl.
Carla Esparza? Or no?
Carla
Yeah,
Esparza?
Esparza. Besides
lost
that
the belt.
fight, every other fight she's had is
Rose.
She's throwing.
Rose is
She's
great.
fun. She's just on the very last 2 holes of her career.
You think so? You
I
think?
know so.
Do you think there's any chance of her getting the belt back?
Not a chance.
Really?
No, it's the show's over.
And
For Gaethje too, like Gaethje loses, show's over. Sugar Sean loses, show's over, dude.
well, that's actually. I mean,
Derek Lewis loses, show's over.
if Gaethje
Like it's
does
a lot
lose,
of older.
Well, Sean's still young.
do you think if Gaethje loses, he retires?
Yes.
How
You
old
think
is
so?
O'Malley? I think O'Malley's not.
No, O'Malley's not going to retire. I'm just saying, as far as him being the face of America, which he was for a long time, that's over.
And
You
then
lose 3 out of your last 3 fights, like we can't do much with it.
Silva beast, the way he fucking manhandled Bryce Hall.
Yeah.
Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
Fucking beast. Like that's gonna be a good fight. He doesn't go like he goes in there like a fucking animal.
Yeah,
I love
Arnold
watching him
Allen's a
fight.
beast.
Yeah,
Arnold
so
Allen's
it's
a
gonna be
super
a good.
beast.
That's gonna be a good fight.
You know, Arnold Allen's dad was a strong man
Was he?
and he would do steroids and tell him not to do them.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, absolutely do not.
It's funny. His
That's
dad
a good
was
influence.
strong man, and Arnold Allen's a featherweight. That's interesting.
He's a monster, though. He's so strong.
What's Arnold Allen's record?
No, he's a fucking savage. If he didn't lose to, I think he lost to Max Holloway, but he's, he lost to Max and that's the Evilov. He's a fucking beast, though, man.
That could be. I mean, even though they're not all the biggest names, I think that could be because sometimes you get to these big cards where it's these big names and it's not as interesting.
No,
as some
that's
of
my
these.
sleeper fight on the card.
Yeah.
That's a good fight. Again, the card's not bad by any means.
And then you got an undefeated fighter in the prelims, right?
Yeah, you got homeboy who's a fucking monster. Where's he at?
Prelims?
Umar.
No, the fucking African.
Yeah.
Oh, I mean the middleweight guy?
Oh, Tiba, right?
Yeah.
He's scary.
Who is this?
But they should put
guy.
him on the main card.
Tiba
He's
Coach.
like,
Should
he's
replace,
blowing up right now.
Silva and Rose. He's like the next big thing.
He's
a
bodied up,
fucking-
too.
You ever seen this guy?
No, Bubba.
Get ready to get your cock out and start stroking it.
Oh, that's
You're gonna love this guy.
stud.
African, chiseled,
Yeah.
and I'm pretty sure
fights
he's
like
undefeated,
a fucking,
right?
yeah, undefeated. Fights like a fucking banshee.
Damn. What's his thing? Just striking or
Fucking people up.
Yeah.
Man. That's his string.
like just exploding into your face?
Like a Morales type of fighter.
Yes, but not as technical. But yes.
Where in Africa is
But again, it's
He does have a loss. Okay.
he's a real problem. Again, the card's fucking good, but you know what I'm saying? Like the UFC on Fox card, if you remember that, or the ESPN, like I don't know.
I'm just hoping-
It's just to me, it's like the UFC, even Dana White, and I'm not saying I'd do anything different if I'm him.
Cameroon?
It's like they're in cruise control. They reach cruising altitude, it's 10, and they're like, we're good.
Okay, let me ask then, for the White House card, if you could build the perfect White House card,
We talked about this last time.
did you?
That's gonna be a bonus on Patreon though, so we can do it again.
I would say
What's your three?
I'll tell you what they have to do. I think it's.
Are you going to say Jones Pereira?
It's going to be a royal disaster if you don't have Jones on there, Alex on there, and Connor. If those three are on there, or two out of the three, it's a failure. I don't give a fuck who they put on there. There's been so much pressure from those three fighters themselves, and then also from the public to make sure they're on the White House card. And Dana knows this. He's fucking the best to ever do it. He knows we're expecting that. If for whatever reason that doesn't come to fruition, it's a royal fuck up. They're going to get so much pushback. And then again, the UFC's like, okay, don't watch it then.
Yeah.
That's their thing. They go, okay, don't watch it. You're like, I know, I'm still going to watch, but still.
The one thing that worries me is the same thing happens with UFC 300, where for months in advance, he was talking about, we're going to have the best fights you've ever seen locked in. And then a month before, he admitted, like, I don't even know who we have locked in.
It is tough. Now, now I was very critical of UFC 300. That was an awesome card.
It did come out. It was a banger.
It wasn't any big names. But
wasn't what you expected.
The card was fucking great.
Sure.
To his defense, that card was great. But the White House, a little different. It's never going to happen again. This is our one shot.
Yeah. This has to be.
This has to be Jones, Bo Nickel, Chandler, Connor.
You want Bo Nickel on it?
Fuck yeah, I do.
Yeah?
Yeah, unless you're from North Korea, you got to have him on there.
That's true.
You know?
Do you think he's ready? He has to be a prelim fight then.
I mean, they're saying there's gonna be,
Who would Bo Nickel fight?
I would love
Khamzat.
Colby Covington.
Kobe's too small.
but
He's
Kobe's
a
asking for the
75.
smoke.
He's asking for the fight.
smoke.
Yeah, he asked for a lot of smoke.
You saw him
He's
at
seven.
RAF
He's at-
talking all that shit to
I know, but
Bo.
he's
And,
170.
and this was my thing, but he's a big boy. This is my thing with Kobe and Luke. And Luke knows I love him. They're talking all that shit to Bo and MMA. Wrestle him. You two wrestle Bo Nickel. Let me know how it
Bo
goes.
tech falls Colby round one.
Yeah.
Not even close.
Not even
I'm
close.
saying.
Colby has a
Both
much
of
better
them.
chance in the MMA octagon, even
I
though
think
he's not.
Kobe would know. Kobe knows that. I mean,
Well, that's why they're like, I'll fight in MMA.
Yeah.
And Bo's like, but we're at RFA, let's wrestle. And they're like, don't be ridiculous. There's a reason for that.
I think you
they're
have to
they're gonna
have,
have to pull out the big boys. They have to for this card.
you
And
have
again,
to have John Jones Pereira. That has to happen.
even if they're not fighting each other, they have to be on the card. They
I think
should
they
be
have to
fighting.
fight.
Me
They
too.
have to fight each
Me
other.
too.
Because who else is John coming back for his legacy? That's not gonna. Because he didn't fight, and I think he was right all along. People talked so much shit to John Jones, like, "Oh, you're a duck. Oh, you're a duck," and not saying that Aspinall didn't get taken out in the worst way possible in that fight, but that round was a lot closer than you would have expected. Not saying, but
I
the
think,
way
I think
John
Cyril Gahn looked like he was kind of getting the best.
that's what, and the way that John handled Cyril, that showed that John was kind of right about that.
Agree.
John was right, because if he could handle Cyril in less than a minute,
Oh, he just
and
fucking
John
walked him.
and then Aspinall's getting handled by him.
Yeah.
That's not the fight. Like now that the want for that fight, no one really gives a shit.
But then also, like with the back to the White House card, I'm not the one who said that there's gonna be 8 title fights. I'm not the one who said it's gonna be the greatest card you've ever seen. That was what was fed to me from the horse's mouth.
You're just waiting.
So when you tell me that, I'm like, all right.
well, all right.
Well, this
Yeah,
is
when
what
Trump-
I would do.
would you put Khamzat on that card? He's got a fight, right?
No, he doesn't have a fight coming up. And there's a lot of stuff they're doing where Khamzat could be on that card.
Who do you put him against in that fight? Though?
Strickland, if he beats Fluffy.
I say Bo Nickel.
I would love to see that. I don't think Bo has. I love Bo.
Bo's not going to be striking with him. I'm saying Khamzat, if you look at Khamzat.
Bo's not there yet.
Khamzat's
Bo's not there
ability
yet.
to blast double or that high double where he gets under your, his head in your armpit.
But you're talking about wrestling. You're not going to see.
But this is
any
what
of
I'm
that.
saying.
Khamzat's going to knock him out.
Khamzat's strength is being able to get you on your back and hold you there. It's not actually striking. When he tried to exchange with Gilbert Burns, he got as good as he gave. There's a lot of stuff. So it's not like we say Khamzat's striking is what's going to take you out. It's his wrestling that's the problem.
Against Bo, he has such an advantage in striking. Bo's striking so bad right now.
Yeah.
Hamzat would knock him out. You're seeing no wrestling.
Right.
And it would also ruin Bo's career to do it. He's not even in the top 15. You jump him to the champ. It's just not
you think he
happening.
gets mollywopped?
He's not there yet.
Yeah.
He hasn't figured. When he does figure it out, it's gonna be a fucking problem. I
Yeah.
do think he's gonna be champion.
Yeah.
But if you were to do it now, you're gonna ruin his career. You're literally ruining.
You keep him. He's our great white
He
hope.
hasn't. He's fought one. He fought RDR, and he got starched.
Yeah.
So it's like, all right, he
that's
looked good in
that's
his
a lot.
last fight. So we got to slow it down. Otherwise, you're gonna ruin this prospect. You wouldn't throw him on the biggest card of all time.
Yeah,
against
because
the
then he's going to be
champion.
trying to shoot.
Then he's fucked.
He's going to be trying to shoot doubles and singles.
But also remember, this is to celebrate America.
Yeah.
He ain't going to win that fight. So you have this Chechnyan mud stomp the
If he
All-American.
dog walks him in front of on the
Trump's
biggest
what
card
the
of ever.
It
fuck
wouldn't
are
be
you-
so good.
Trump's going to look at Dana like, what are you doing?
Yeah. And Trump promised a lot for this one.
Yeah.
When he made the promise he made, I'm like, this is crazier than saying we're taking.
Remember,
Greenland.
Trump
Like,
and- Trump and
like he
Dom's
said, we're gonna
favorite
have
fighters are John
What he
Jones.
said, we're gonna have 8.
Trump is going to fight Greenland, actually. Trump's going to. It's going to be the fucking premier of Denmark and Donald Trump in the octagon.
How sick would it be? That's one of the title fights. Also, Putin Zelensky.
Oh,
Putin
my God,
wins.
Take my money. Putin beats the
Putin beats the
fuck
shit out of everybody.
Putin beats him like Hamza would beat Bo Nickel.
Oh, yeah.
You
Even
don't
at,
want
even at
that.
his age, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
His
That guy's a
judo,
problem.
his sambo to Putin mops the floor with him.
Also, what you might get too is, and this would be big, if Justin Gaethje beats Paddy, which could very well happen, you're going to get Justin versus Ilya.
The only reason I say that,
Or you get Paddy Ilya on there, even though they're not American.
I think Paddy Ilya would be really interesting to me.
But on the White House card?
Sure.
I think Conor Gaethje.
I'm all about it.
Conor Gaethje or Conor Masvidal.
Problem with Conor Gaethje, Conor's not making 55.
You don't think so?
Not a chance.
He's
Has to be
not.
at 70. So you could do Masvidal. You
Gaethje's
do
bigger.
But I bet you
Colby.
Gaethje would bump up for a fight like
Gaethje's
that.
got a bigger
could do
frame
it.
than Conor. So
He
I
could
don't
do
know
it.
why. Gaethje's big.
Yeah. I think him Masvidal would be great too.
Gaethje's who? Conor Masvidal?
That'd be a good fight.
good call.
You could do Nate Connor. That third trilogy.
Nate
fights
Connor for a trilogy would be sick.
at the White House?
Or wait,
Nate-
they
what's-
fought 3, no?
Yeah, but what's Nate doing?
No, they fought twice.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
So that third one's always the carrot dangling. That's the one they both want.
That could be a big fight for them to come back. I mean, it's like watching old people fight at that point.
Take my money. That would blow me.
Yeah.
If they just had it at the main event, I don't give a fuck what else is on there. I'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe they pulled it off. And then John Alex on there, you could have all chick fights and just those two, and I'd be like, this is the greatest card of all time.
If Connor shows
Is there a female fight that people would be frothing at
Harris,
the mouth? to
Kayla
see?
Kayla
Harrison.
versus Amanda Nunes.
But she can't. She's out with her neck injury.
Other than that,
There's nothing else you can do.
I mean, I don't.
MMA is in a downward
At this point,
spiral
though,
as it
Conor-
is. Female MMA?
Misha Tate, Ronda Rousey. Hear me out.
the biggest worry though about Connor is him showing up.
Be cool, man.
At this point, I feel like he's like my deadbeat dad. And
He's gonna
just sitting
fight
on
at
the,
what,
I'm sitting on the
70?
porch, just smacking my glove.
Yes, Emmy.
And every time my dad says he's about to show up, I'm just sitting there in the front yard, just smacking my glove, waiting for him to show up. He never shows up to pick me up for practice.
But that time,
that's what it feels like.
Hey,
with
but
having
that time he
one in
does.
Connor.
Let's go.
That's it.
Ice cream.
Well, Connor's
Father of the year.
I don't know if you guys know this yet, but Connor and this is going to change some things. I don't know if you know this. He's found Jesus.
Has he?
He's found Jesus.
Have you seen it? Yeah. He say he's dedicated his social media to serving Jesus
So
Christ.
you take Conor McGregor and you put some Holy Ghost power in him.
You thought his
Hey,
left hand was
Kamzat.
good
Hey,
before?
Kamzat. Y'all notice. Hey, Kamzat. Y'all notice. Because the Irish Catholic warrior is now going to come out.
Are you crazy?
Literally anybody else, man.
The worst.
Well, no, I'm
possible
saying, but
situation.
Conor has Jesus now.
Go back to the champs, Chin. So if they said there's 8 championship fights on the card, that's what Trump said. Obviously, he doesn't know the UFC, so there's no Americans on there then.
Not an
No.
American to be found, dude. There's not an American. There's about as many as Americans as there are in Dagestan right now.
There's just like you can't put a card on of all champions.
Wait, how many Americans do we have as champions?
Joshua Van, even though he won in a weird way, he's our only one. Kayla Harrison's still a champion technically.
Yeah.
So you have Kayla Harrison, Joshua Van.
Wow.
Oh, we're washed.
Yeah.
America's washed.
Yeah.
And you know what? This is my theory about why we're washed. The only way to keep up now is to have good wrestling. And now that D1 wrestlers can get paid very well, like you can make what, $300,000 as a D1 wrestler. So what's the point in getting into MMA now?
There's none. And it's
There's
a great
no
thing.
incentive.
It's good for wrestling because those guys had to be like, man, hopefully I can take a punch and get MMA to make some money. But dude, to make money, like you're not making 300 grand your first year in the UFC. You're not making 300 grand until you're on your second contract and then fighting 3 times a year at least.
Yeah.
Maybe then after tax.
Like, what's the incentive of the next Kyle Dake to come up and be like, now I'm going to fight in the UFC when he could just make a shit ton of money as a wrestler and then become the coach of
In that
Oklahoma,
sport, yeah.
or you know what I mean?
Which is awesome. Now sucks for the UFC.
It's bad for American MMA. Really bad.
Well, you
Because
remember
Gable might be the last one that, because he's already way past college, that he might be the last great American wrestler that could
I think
want
that
to go
the
into you.
UFC challenge is creating incentives for American fighters, wrestlers, athletes to be MMA fighters. It's an incentive structure thing. And
It's just hard because the incentive, the money's not there for them.
But A, the money's not there. B, it's really tough to get hit in the face. It's just it sucks. It's a hard way to make a living. So, like I was that first wave. It was like me, Mitrione, Brock Lesnar, right? All former football players
Dude,
came
I
over.
remember how much you hated it. I remember.
Well, no, hold on. So I didn't hate it. So there's 3 of us, right? And then they're like, man, this is just the start. Like these guys with their athletic ability coming over, man. Think there's gonna be athletes that start when they're kids and they're gonna be inspired by the UFC, and it never happened.
There was actually, because I saw it was viral on TikTok, because your season, there was a lot of football players that came over, right?
Oh, yeah.
The dude, I don't remember the name.
Marcus Jones
Was he the giant?
The giant black
There's
guy?
a video that I just saw on TikTok the other day of you fighting him.
knocking him out.
And you're a big dude, but when I saw how big this fucking guy
Oh,
was,
dude.
Were you nervous for that fight? That guy was a
yeah.
fucking monster.
And it was funny. His name was Marcus Jones. And it was funny because
Jesus.
so his jiu-jitsu and his ground and pound was so dangerous. So before we go in, Rashad's like, just don't let him get on top of you. I'm like, no doubt. Within
He got on top of you, though.
Within 30 seconds, he had full mount.
But you got him off. I remember you stood up.
Dude, I put I fucking C-clamped his
Heisman'd him.
throat and just stood up.
Yeah?
And then he threw a knee and then I knocked him out.
Did he not have like that killer instinct in him? Because he seemed like
He was old. He was like 30, I want to say like 34 at the time, 36.
There's no killer instinct when you get blasted in the face by another 250-pound guy.
What was that feeling when you got on top of him after
Happiest I've ever been.
Yeah.
Happiest I've ever been. You'll see me. I do boom.
Ooh, look at that.
Watch. I do. So my
Was that
nose.
right off
My
belt?
nose is shattered, but I do snowmen. I made snow angels in the middle of the octagon.
What was that?
Boom. Boom. For sure stop the fight. For sure stop the fight. For sure stop the
that
fight.
fight.
Same hair as Brian. For sure stop the fight. Keep playing it, Chin. It's the best part.
Hold on.
I do the snow angels. That's the happiest I've ever been. in
Yeah?
sports. Yeah. That's the happiest I've
Your
ever
nose
been.
was different back then, Bubba. Look at that.
Well, this is the fight that changed my nose. He kneed me in the nose and shattered my nose.
God,
And then Crow Cop didn't
that
help
must have
it.
felt good.
Was that a better feeling than the Crow Cop one?
Yeah.
Man, stop that fight,
That was
dude.
the
Hey,
happiest I've
ref,
ever
stop
been.
the fight.
Ref's like, sorry, he's still breathing. Let's keep this going.
And then I ran over to hug Dana. He's like, yeah, I go to grab him. He goes, no, your nose. I'm like, he's like, your nose. I'm like, what's wrong with you? He's like, feel it. I feel it. It's like all the way over here. Because he hit me with a knee and it went like this.
Jesus
And
Christ.
my nose is over here.
So as I'm watching this, I have a question. When you're on top of someone, hitting someone, and like you probably in your head are like, I hope this ref stops this fight soon.
No.
No?
No, I'm like, if he better stop it.
You have to win.
But so there's
I don't want
never
this
anything like,
motherfucker getting back up.
yeah.
Like that's on the ref. Like I'm in kill mode. So I'm going to keep going.
That's what I'm wondering. Is there a thing in you that just goes, I have to do this till the bet, like,
Yeah.
till the ref.
Dim the rules.
Yeah.
Like that's on the ref. And it's remember my entire livelihood's on that fight. So I hit him and then I'm hitting him and he's going and then he's popping back up, like he's coming too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, no, hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Because I remember there was that famous Dan Hardy fight not Dan Hardy fight, he was announcing. And I think that's what got him fired from the UFC, where he had to even step in as an announcer to be like, ref, you have to stop this fight.
Yeah.
And it's just like, so I wonder what it's like. Is it just all adrenaline when you're on top of them?
It's all adrenaline. It's like you're literally just there to win. I'm not worried about Marcus's kids.
So there's
I'm not worried about his family. I'm there for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is how I'm going to make a name for myself. This is on fucking.
It's
the
everything.
biggest Ultimate Fighter season of all time.
Otherwise, you're gone.
I'm gonna until they pull me off.
Yeah.
I'm hitting them as hard as I can and dim the rules.
Yeah.
Now I also only had 4 fights at the time. If I was a little more older, mature, seasoned, I'd be looked at the ref and like, "What are we doing, dude?
Sure.
Like, come on, bud."
Yeah.
Then. Oh, dude, my fist could have went through his face, blood everywhere, and I would have kept going.
Yeah.
I just didn't know.
Because I wonder if
You're
that's
talking about a
something,
young killer, dude.
I've always wondered if that's something that goes to your head or not, or if it's just the adrenaline that just
Never.
pushes.
Never. Even with the Crow Cop fight, like he was clearly out, but he's this fucking Croatian zombie.
Yeah.
And then I hit him, and then he was like fucking the Undertaker. He's like, ugh. I'm like, oh hell no.
Sure. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you don't want like a
And then I get half my pay.
yeah.
If he somewhat pops up and kicks me in the face, he's gonna do the same thing to
Very
me.
possible, too.
That must have been a fucking nervous thing, being like, I don't want to be on that highlight reel of his kicks, because those kicks
Didn't even
are,
think about it. My thing in that fight was I was so hot at the time. I was coming off 4 fights, just beat the shit out of Gabriel Gonzaga. I was training with like Shane Carwin, GSP, starching dudes in the training room. I'm like, oh. And then when they give me Crow Cop, I'm like, this old fuck, I'm gonna beat the shit out of him.
Yeah?
I was so cocky. I was like, I'm gonna knock him out in 30 seconds.
really.
So I went out there and I had the fight of my life. So I was actually super disappointed.
And he was strong, right? You said?
So strong, so well versed, ready for everything I had. And I was so arrogant. Remember, he's known for his head kick. If you watch that fight, first thing I do is throw a high kick at him.
Yeah.
They touch gloves, fucking right high kick, and he blocks it and smiles. He's like, you fucking. I was like, what's that? What's that?
Yeah. I do wonder too, because like, does that mentality make a big difference when you're on that win streak? Do you just feel like I'm untouchable, and you're a
And
different
you get
fighter?
knocked out like everything
That
else.
was the best I've ever been.
So that's what I wonder, because me and you were watching, what was it the other day? It was Dominic Cruz versus
TJ.
Cody Garbrandt.
Garbrandt.
Oh my
and just
God.
watching that's like one of the best rounds of MMA I've ever seen in my life. But then you see him after he lost to TJ, and I still love the guy.
It's very hard when you get starched, when you get knocked out.
It's not even that, especially with Dom. Like, remember, Dom was great before. You're talking one of the best ever. He was great before then. So you see him at an older version, even though he's great.
I'm talking about Garbrandt, where like
Garbrandt, the best he's ever been.
But then
but then also, you can only run at that many RPMs for so long. So for some guys, it's 2 years. For some guys, it's 3 fights. For some guys, it's 2 fights. For me, I was in my prime for about 3 years, and I only fought maybe 3 times a year. I had 3 years to do it. Mm-hmm. That's what they don't tell you.
Yeah. So it's like
so in the NFL, you can kind of work your way up, get going. You're year 7, 8, you're in your prime. The UFC, it depends who you are. For most of us, we have about 2 years to make it to the top.
Yeah.
After 2 years, you might, if you did well enough, you're going to still get big fights, but you're never going to be champ. You have 2 years where you're your ultimate prime. 2 years. So that's why, like Alex, who's like, let's fight. He knows.
Yeah.
My clock's going. Yeah, but he's heavier.
Yeah.
So he's in his prime. So he's like, my clock's going like this. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight.
Make as much money as I can.
You have 2 years to run at that red line. You better fucking imagine the pressure. You have 2 years to run at that fucking RPM.
It's like being a woman, I have so many eggs left. I got to make this happen before I have a kid who's allergic to
and
grass.
it's out of your control.
That's
I
Hollywood. You're like an ingenue for just a short period.
I would tell the UFC, hey man, I want to fight. I'm ready to go. I'm in my prime, but it's like,
and then it's probably frustrating if the UFC is not giving you
not ready.
Yeah.
Or it's a timing thing and they want you to fight this guy. Like, fuck, there's another 6 months. And you're in your absolute prime.
Yeah.
And then even it's not even after those, once you're at your red line, like even if you take a step back, you're still fucking good, but you're not elite. And then there's another guy coming up and now he's in his prime and you're a step behind.
Back then, the UFC would do things like, though, if I never told the story, but I was with Nate Marquardt and they said, you have to take this fight. He's like, I'm 205 pounds. And they were like, if you don't take it, you'll get cut.
Yeah.
He's like, but I'm coming off an injury. I'm not. They're like, you have 3 weeks, and it was like, you better take that fight, and figure it out. There's 1,000 things, like 1,000 moving parts.
I guess that's why it's so crazy that Anderson Silva being that long. That was a long fucking prime.
Crazy.
That's when people don't put him in the GOAT status. That's how you can tell who's been watching MMA since Conor McGregor.
That's my favorite.
Because I remember watching him.
Think about Conor too.
Yeah.
If you look at it, most guys have a 2-year window when they're in their absolute
That's actually
prime.
true, right?
Think about it. There's some outliers, John Jones, right?
Yeah.
But remember, John was his very best, about 2-3 years there.
Sure.
Now, because of his knowledge and IQ and his size and the weight class he's fighting at, he's been able to extend it. But you look at guys, GSP, there's about 2 years where they're the baddest motherfucker walking the planet.
Yeah.
And then, again, I'm not
Probably
saying they're
even
not
Velasquez,
great,
right?
but they're not.
Even Kane, right?
All of them.
Yeah.
All of us
Because
have.
John now is like at that Tom Brady at the end of his career stage, where like he's still the GOAT, but like he doesn't have the same step he had back, in
His
prime
IQ is
Patriots.
great, but he's a little slower. He's not putting things together as fast. You know, muscles are a little tighter.
Yeah, you have to fight a lot smarter.
But you go back and watch him. When he was 26, 25. Fuck you, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why Anderson Silva to me he's in the top 3. Because I remember the way he just, for that long to be that good, and for his
If you talk
loss,
to guys who trained with him and know him really well, they would always say he's a fight nerd.
Yeah.
He would just get obsessed with different techniques, and he loves the kung fu shit. He loves it all.
yeah, and he got too cocky.
But it's not even about that. This is why Anderson Silva should be listed higher for the greatest of all time. This is why Alex Pierre should be listed higher. This is why Izzy should be listed higher, because they're strikers. You know exactly what they're gonna do, and they still won the fight. A Khabib, a GSP, a Makhachev, Hamzat. These wrestlers, they're wrestling. They're wrestling.
Sure.
So your margin of error, your chances of losing isn't that high. And Anderson Silva can get knocked out any minute. Alex can get knocked out any minute. Izzy's run,
Yeah.
y'all must have fucking forgot. He fucking leapfrogged everybody.
Phenomenal.
He ran circles and everything. They had to find a fucking guy working a tire store in Brazil and be like, hey, can you come out and fight MMA? Because he fucking ran circles on the competition. They had nobody else for him. So they got Alex Pereira. So and remember, Izzy can't wrestle. The only way he's going to beat you is by striking.
Yeah.
So the chance of him losing is so much higher than a Khabib, a GSP. That's why when you talk about Mount Rushmore, I always put strikers so much higher
Yeah.
because they don't have that outlet where it's not going my way. I'm going to take him down. I'm still going to win. I'm going to take him down.
Yeah. And also
you
that-
could say that Khabib, as great as he was, didn't really fight. The only wrestler he ever fought was Ayaka, whatever his name is.
Well, you've heard my crazy take about. You've heard my crazy take about Khabib. I think Islam is the better fighter. I think Islam is much more likely to get or should get GOAT status. But the fact that Khabib had the beating Conor part of his career and then retiring at undefeated, he has just so much more
so
aura.
classy. He's just so
But
classy.
I do think Islam is just the better fighter of the two. I think
His
that
strength of schedule is way better too.
What's that?
Islam's legacy as far as strength of schedule is much higher than Khabib.
I also think he's fighting better fighters.
Yeah. And that's not a knock on Khabib. Like Izzy fought better fighters than GSP. It's just the games, the evolution of the game.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, they both fought some of the same people too.
Yeah.
And the way Islam's dominated, but
Yeah.
and they're both fucking.
Islam's just a better version of Khabib. Now his grappling's not as high level,
But he's
his
more
ground and
well-rounded.
pound, his striking is way better.
Like the fact that he was able to knock out Volkanovski, the fact that people are in question if he could be if the striking with him and Ilya, like that just shows that, like, because no one would have said that Khabib could strike with Ilya.
Never.
Khabib, you've seen his lowlights videos of him striking. It's crazy.
Yeah. No. Hey, let's see what you got, Chin.
Let's take a little break here because this episode of The Fighter Killer is brought to you by my fave, O'Reilly Auto Parts. My Ram TRX, my favorite vehicle I own, the 1300 monster horsepower Hellcat engine. My tailgate, the paint, I had it wrapped. I took the logos off. There's divots in it, so the wrap wasn't showing it. So I have to replace all that. I got to fill in the divots. I need hydro blue paint. They had the paint. That's right. I went there. They had the same matching color paint. I'm doing that project right now. And I didn't even have to call them. I just went up there. I said, yo, I'm looking for this paint match, this. They had it all in stock. And even if they didn't, they would call around. They'd tell me what store has it, or they order it, shows up the next freaking day. They have everything you need. The professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts are your one-stop shop for all things auto do-it-yourself. You can find what you need in-store or online. Stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts today. Visit them at O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. That's O'ReillyAuto.com/fighter. This episode of The Fighter Killer is brought to you by Progressive Insurance. You choose to hit play on this podcast, smart choice. Progressive loves to help people make smart choices. That's why they offer a tool called Auto Quote Explorer that allows you to compare your Progressive car insurance quote with the rates from other companies. So you save time on research and you can enjoy savings when you choose the best rate for you. Give it a try after this episode at Progressive.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates, not available in all states or situations. Prices vary based on how you buy. Progressive. Let's get back to the program.
Nick, I want to ask you real quick. So I always put a little asterisk on John Jones and Anderson because they both failed. But when you see this test, when you see this test failure, do you think, okay, is this an accident? Honestly,
No, because there's no sexual enhancement drug that makes you sleepy. That's
Thank you,
weird.
bro.
And I mean, that's a 19 Noir steroid, which is actually going to kill your libido and not make you hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's actually going to make your dick less.
But do me a
less
favor,
hard.
Chin. Bring up Anderson Silva's fight, his career, who he fought.
I know.
I don't see that
that's
as a-
Brendan's
I don't see it as a
argument.
I'll
blemish.
solve this for you. This is like the Barry Bonds argument.
Oh, I still think Barry Bonds is the best hitter of all time.
It's not even remotely arguable. But also the pitchers were on sauce too.
They were on Deca to make it. That's why guys like Mike Stanton was throwing fucking heat in the late
Zoom in
innings.
for me, Chin.
You want just the UFCs?
Yeah, just UFC. Everything else does not matter.
Here we go.
So
This is when he started.
Yeah. So Travis Lutter tested hot. Nate Marquardt tested hot. Dan Henderson, I'm pretty sure tested hot.
TRT,
James
yeah.
Irvin tested hot.
Are you saying these guys also tested hot?
Yeah.
It's safe to
Damian
say
Maia, Chael Sonnen, Vitor Belfort.
Well, Chael's also told his whole cycle. You know?
everybody
Stephen Bonner.
back then was
Keep going. And then he lost the two, you know? So if you go through the last ones, I don't give a fuck about. But if you go through when he's at the height of his career, that stuff, everyone was doing it. Yet they hold it against Anderson.
Dude, I look at those Chris Weidman losses, and it's like the first one he was just dancing and got caught. That was not him being. It wasn't like Chris got the better from that fight, and then just also breaking your leg in the second fight. It's like those two losses are like.
I'll tell you the problem with that one though. Chris Weidman
checked the kid
in his prime. If you took Chris Weidman in his prime and you took Anderson Silva in his prime, I would take Chris Weidman.
Because of his wrestling?
Dude, I'm telling you, he was a motherfucker. Chris Weidman, and now again, he was only hot for about a year. He was running at higher RPMs for about a year. Mm-hmm. That year, good.
But he was kind of getting starched the first fight.
Well, Luke Rockhold did some work. Luke would have been a nightmare for Anderson, probably.
You think so?
I think so, because Luke was training on a daily basis with Daniel Cormier and Cain Velasquez, and so his wrestling and everything else was just.
He didn't use
tested.
it though, so then he'd be forced to strike with Anderson. He would have got lit up like a Christmas tree.
Yeah,
he's like a Gaethje, where Gaethje was a D1 wrestler, but
that
no one even knows
his wrestling.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck who he's working with. Anderson
When's the last time
Silva,
you've seen Gaethje shoot a takedown?
He doesn't.
Anderson Silva in his prime was such a high IQ fighter. Such a special fighter.
This is a current intervention?
Yeah. This is Dana White yesterday talking about Paddy Pimblett.
Are you surprised that Paddy is at this level? We knew he was a fan favorite. The fans loved him, all that. But did you think that he was a championship level fighter?
Well,
or did something change?
He reminds me of the Conor McGregor story because
Couldn't agree more.
Came in with this great personality.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
They talk, and they were always overlooked. Like, every time they fought, everybody believed that they were going to lose. I mean, Paddy has been that guy more so than Conor McGregor. And obviously this is a huge test for him.
Conor's fighting tough
and Gaethje's been wanting a shot at the title again. So
now he's got it.
Here we go.
Right. Yeah. I think it was after the Chandler fight that I said, God damn, this guy is the real deal. He's not with Paddy. Obviously, they both fought
every time
Chandler.
he fights, he's the underdog, and people think he's going to lose.
Yeah. Are you surprised?
First off, Dana looks fucking jacked in that.
Yeah, he does. Maybe he is in shape, Chin.
It's just weird. Yeah, maybe he was bloated that day.
It also
I don't
might
know.
just been that tie like around his neck. Been too tight.
Yeah, when I wear like a collar shirt, that's.
But how long have I been preaching about Paddy Pimblett?
So you agree with that?
Since day
When
one.
we
Yeah,
did the food truck with him, I'm telling you.
And I love Paddy.
I've been, I've interviewed everybody. There's only two people that are like unicorns, and it's Conor and Paddy.
How do you see?
He just has the it factor and
That star
every
factor.
fucking.
I think he's got
facet.
aura as a star, but I just think, I don't know. It's such a different career.
I think
trajectory.
he rises to the occasion. Something happens to him. I think he's probably a ridiculously good athlete too.
But the difference is we don't know what Paddy's capable of yet because he hasn't really been tested.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now but he's getting better every single fight.
I was going to ask you that. Do you think he's getting better every fight? He's improving every fight,
Leaps
right?
and bounds. Like when you saw him against Chandler, like, oh shit, his striking looks good.
Yeah.
His footwork looks good.
Yeah.
So if he's on that trajectory, you look at him against Justin Gaethje and he's gotten even better. It's like he's gonna be a fucking problem.
Yes.
The only problem is like there was never. I don't know if it's been a while, but like the thing about Paddy is like everyone already feels like he's going to lose to Ilya. Was there anybody? I guess you could say Aldo was that version of that.
Yeah. Aldo.
I can't see a world where Paddy Pimblett beats Ilya, but I guess that's kind of his point.
That's the thing. Yeah, you don't know how he's going to do it, but Paddy on the ground when he gets on your back is super special. Yeah. We'll see if he can do it though.
I'm very interested to see Ilya when he finally because he said he's coming back in April or June. June is going to be his next fight.
All that shit.
Yeah, but I'm interested to see if he
White
comes
House
back.
Card.
Oh, that could be a good fight.
Against Paddy.
That could be a good fight.
Man, oh man, I'd like to see that. That's
neither of them are American, but I still want to see that fucking fight.
And if Paddy enough, and if Paddy beats Ilya, you're talking about the face of the legit have their next con.
I'll change my mind.
Winner gets Greenland. That would be so cool.
Would that be sick?
Winner gets Greenland. And a nice
Trump
jacket.
just grabs the
And a
mic.
nice jacket.
Trump just grabs the mic and says that.
Winner gets Greenland.
Winner gets Greenland.
Loser gets Minneapolis.
Dude, that's so much more fair than going to war. Let us battle it out in the octagon.
You take your best fighter from Greenland, and we'll take your best American.
You can even take your best from Denmark.
Yeah.
You can have your best from NATO, and we'll still, Actually, maybe not NATO.
No, we don't.
Denmark, yes.
Yes. What's this, Jim?
No, this Nip.
Yeah, so Islam Makhachev, he named who he wants to fight. Michael Morales.
Morales is an intriguing fight to me. I think he's.
So basically, he said he thinks that it's. He's like he was undefeated a few days ago. Today he's undefeated again, even though he got choked out. And he's basically saying like he wants to be the one that actually changes everything around.
I like that.
Do you think that Morales could even last a round?
Well, Morales, remember, was on the Ecuadorian national wrestling team, and you know the wrestling in Ecuador.
Judo.
I think
I didn't
he was
know
a
that.
wrestler too.
I think was he wrestle or was it judo?
I think he was wrestling.
Because his mom was.
Yeah, he was a judoka, but he was also a wrestler. Now, I don't know what Ecuador is. I don't think Ecuadorian wrestling is as good as Dagestani wrestling. I know that's crazy.
I will say.
But he's a very special athlete, man. This kid is
Michael
tough.
Morales has fucking power. And like fucking power.
Oh, yeah.
And also, Islam has been caught before.
Yeah, man.
It has happened.
He hits hard.
So at age 10, he switched from judo to wrestling. He won tournaments at age 14. So he doesn't have a high level of wrestling.
Yeah.
He wrestled till he was 14.
No, I think he kept wrestling.
No, it says then he began MMA at a young age.
Oh, he started
Debut at
MMA
16.
He turned professional when he was 16. His wrestling's not
It's
going to
not.
offer anything.
His wrestling isn't world class.
His wrestling pedigree is the same as yours, Bubba. As a matter of fact, you have more.
I might have more.
Yeah.
Also, with him being the way he dresses and the way he acts at parades, that's a hard loss for Islam.
I love
That's
it.
a hard
I
loss.
love
That's a
that.
guy you'd have to send
Morales
to
might be my
Dagestan.
favorite fighter of all time. I said it.
What?
I like his fashion style. I like his ideas.
Islam's probably, this kid has a lot of hype. He probably sees some holes in his game, especially when it comes to wrestling. So he's like, let me be the one to take him out first, to take out a contender. That's what he's doing there. He's like, no, let me get to him before the rest of you get to him.
The other fight that they're also talking about with him is Usman.
With
Kamaru.
you mean with
Kamaru Islam, yeah.
I love that idea. I don't know how Kamaru can train. I don't know what his knees are about right now, but I love that idea.
How do you feel about a prime Kamaru versus
That's a
Islam?
fight.
That's a
That's a fight, and that is
It doesn't matter.
I don't even know who.
He's so out of his prime,
Yeah,
but that's a fight.
I don't know.
But
who
even
I'm
out of his prime, the way he wrestled with
dude.
with Hamza.
I don't know who I'm betting on in that fight. Actually, I think that would be by far Islam's toughest challenge. Kamaru was a motherfucker.
He was a monster back
He
in
was
the
a
day.
motherfucker.
Yeah.
His striking, his wrestling, everything. He by the way, his cardio was also second.
He fucked up Joaquin Buckley.
He's a beast.
Yeah.
That was a few months ago.
Yeah, he's a beast.
And Buckley's a fucking powerhouse.
People
Yeah.
forget
him up.
about Kamaru.
Yeah.
I think he's a fucking monster.
Is he that
And-
far out of his
and-
prime that would be, you think,
Watch the Khamzat fight again. Yes, Khamzat had all the wrestling for the first 2 rounds, but that last round,
Yeah, if it's 5 rounds, it's a different story.
It's a different story.
I think it's more interesting than Morales or stuff. And Kamaru's a legend. It'd be a good feather in the cap of Islam.
yeah.
I'm sorry.
It'd be nice.
Sorry. Can we get to the next? Because I want to see this.
I found this. It's the coolest thing on the internet I found.
This is the
It's so
coolest
fun.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
All right.
Who's women or the strongest dwarfs? The first challenge was a 1-rep max on squats, but they made every
dwarfs.
weight look like nothing. Even the women squatted
The
4 or
world's
5
strongest
with
women
ease,
versus the
and she
strongest
jumped
dwarfs.
right to 5 plates, but the dwarfs made it look even easier, and he won this challenge by squatting
like this is
6
how-
plates.
what
The
Brendan
next
thinks
challenge
when
was
I
a
do
timed
shoulder
car
press.
pull. The dwarfs did it in 19.3 seconds, and the woman actually beat them by doing it in 19.2 seconds. Moss Wrestling was the next event, and the woman actually dominated this challenge. 2, 1, go!
They have leverage, right?
Well, no, they have small fingers.
Now,
You
the
can't hold
fourth
on.
challenge was a deadlift ladder, and the strongest dwarfs won this, so it was now tied 2-2. Tug of War was the next, but it was first a 3v1, which was easy for the dwarfs to win, but not as easy for the 3v2, and the woman actually won this. And then 5v5, the woman won as well.
It is funny that the strongest women are, this is their challenge.
Hey,
The next challenge was the last man
insane.
standing
This is the
in the
best
circle
one.
challenge, and the men tied this up. So they then did a tiebreaker relay race.
There was
and
a
the
longer
woman
video of
got
them
out to a
wrestling.
quick start, but the dwarfs came all the way back and officially won. Who's stronger,
The
giant
dwarves
women or
versus the women in competitive wrestling, takedowns or throwing out of that, and the dwarves mollywopped them.
Really? Wow. Because they have leverage or what?
It's kind of hard to get low and shoot it.
that's what I'm saying.
How do you shoot a double on
Why
it?
is this not being talked about everywhere constantly?
Why isn't this on
Why isn't
ESPN?
this the biggest news over everything else?
Because the dwarves win?
The dwarves crushed it. The dwarves, And the only thing I'll give the women credit, when you're deadlifting and you have a very short
squat too. They're going like 2 inches.
Yeah.
Good for them though.
Genius.
It's kind of embarrassing, but yeah. What's this?
Just play it, Nick.
This guy is who a lot of people go to for. I was telling you about this guy. He puts out a lot of good takes on MMA.
Okay.
Gaethje versus Conor McGregor. This is coming from Ali Abdelaziz, the manager of Justin Gaethje. He says, "Oh yeah, if Justin somehow beats Paddy Pimblett, I think we should do Justin Gaethje versus Conor McGregor, especially if Ilya Topuria vacates. I say we do Conor McGregor, Justin Gaethje, settle it for a grudge match for an undisputed title, and we could put this anywhere." If you think that Ali can't do this, friendly reminder that part of the reason that Kamaru Usman's title run is it's impressive, don't get me wrong, but the reason why it's like rematch is because of Ali.
Ali's a super
Ali is
dude.
part of that. People forget this, dude. Remember when Nick Diaz made his comeback to the UFC against Robbie Lawler? Ali Abdelaziz said that if Nick Diaz beat Robbie Lawler, he would have allowed Nick Diaz to face Kamaru Usman for a title shot. Brother, this isn't even the first time that Ali has been like, yeah, no, one of my guys can face Conor McGregor. Dude, you guys remember when Conor McGregor versus Usman was something that was actually being talked about? That's because of Ali. Ali does not like Conor at all. He just wants to have his guys face Conor. That's for a couple reasons.
I remember why, too.
Well, he wants the money.
Well, also, Conor was calling Ali a terrorist and all that.
Is that the guy he called a terrorist?
I believe so, yeah. He was
It is.
bad on it, yeah.
Could this?
I think the background on that.
I don't. I do a little bit. Can you?
Nope. I like Ali. We're buddy. I like Ali.
I will say that would be the best fight for Conor. I think
Gaethje
Conor would be, because Gaethje's not shooting. He's not shooting a double. I think that's the best comeback fight for Conor.
Masvidal too.
It'd be the toughest.
Masvidal too.
Masvidal would be.
It'd be the toughest fight for Conor.
Yeah.
Like an active guy. That's a tough fight.
Yeah.
What are I wonder what the only thing is, I just don't know if Paddy could beat Gaethje. Especially,
you don't think Paddy beats Gaethje?
No, I mean, I don't think Gaethje could beat Paddy. So it's almost like
he can, but it's gonna be tough. He can though. He definitely can.
Isn't Paddy a lot bigger than Gaethje too?
Yeah.
I think Paddy Pimblett beats Gaethje.
Oh, well, he's a 2-1 favorite. We're not saying anything that nobody else is saying, but Gaethje could win for sure.
Yeah.
He can win. Listen, I love Paddy. I think he's the next Conor McGregor.
He does get
but
hit.
he has huge holes in his game with his chin. His chin's high against a guy like Gaethje.
Yep.
Especially if he gets against the cage, like he goes fucking nuts.
It's true.
All that being said, Paddy's probably going to win, but I mean, I would not be surprised if Gaethje knocks him out.
I will say, I thought Gaethje, and I love Dustin. Dustin's the fucking man. But I did not think that Gaethje had a chance against Dustin, and he fucking proved me wrong. Yeah, he really fucking proved me wrong.
No, Gaethje could definitely win, and Gaethje Conor would be fucking fireworks.
I would love that fight.
But with that guy, shout out to that guy, him Ali, of course, man, because remember he gets 10% of the purse. So Conor's the biggest cash cow, and they also have a history with the Khabib stuff, all that. Like Ali was involved in all that.
Yeah, that is a big payday.
Huge payday.
Yeah,
and Ali's probably the most powerful manager in the game.
You think so?
Yeah.
What's this here?
So this is a United Kingdom health ambassador. She's from Wales.
She's a health ambassador.
Yeah.
Does she eat beluga whales?
Who is from ethnic minority?
Is that a beluga whale that speaks English?
Some communities.
Well, I think Wales was like, maybe if we get a real whale.
Let me see what she's saying. Hold on.
A sensitive topic to talk
Start
about.
again.
So if you're not being able, a person
do they not have Ozempic
is
out
from
there?
ethnic minority background, some communities it's actually taboo to, and it's quite a sensitive topic to talk about. So if you're not being able to learn about these things through the medium of school, then where do you learn? And I wish when I was in school we were, they teach us in Welsh back about, how to apply for a bank account and how to, get a job. But what about things like how to check if, do a breast exam? How do I know if, signs of cervical cancer, screenings, when am I supposed to get those? The things that are going to prolong my life.
I'm sorry, but it looks like a ghost is holding her cheeks together. It looks like a ghost is pushing her cheeks into her nose.
Is the
And
head,
I said it out loud.
Is the Khabib too tight? What's going on
No,
here?
she's super fat, Brennan. She is an obese woman.
She looks like
she's so fat that the fat had nowhere else to go, and it went to her cheeks, dude.
And she's the one that
you're
goes,
eating too much.
She's the one that goes, "Ooh, I can't have bread." It goes straight to my face.
Dude, tell me.
I'm sorry, but
Tell
this
me
is
that's
the kind
not
of shit. You're a health ambassador. I'm sorry.
She's a health ambassador.
Yeah.
That's health ambassador from Wales, an actual whale.
And it's like the fat hat literally is like, we got no room down here. We got to move it up. Move it up, guys. We're way too crowded. And
We're going up top, boys.
I never make fun of anybody for obesity, especially not women. But in this case, I'm sorry. Have you ever seen when like they show like a famous trumpet guy when he's blowing on the trumpet? Yeah, Louis Armstrong.
Are you playing?
She is the iPhone.
This reminds me of COVID when all the health people were like looked like the Walking Dead.
She is the iPhone moon emoji in real life.
Yes,
Daddy's got to go.
Okay.
All right.
You guys want to just
let's end it there. That was a fun one, boys. We did it.
Great one.
Nicholas, thank you, brother.
Nicholas.
Love
See you
having
guys in San Jose this weekend. Let's go.
I'll be with you.
Wait. Yep.
Go see Brian in San Jose. All right, we love you guys. If you want this ad-free, go to patreon.com/TFATK. Get all the shows ad-free, plus the shop show. You get extended episodes. You get Q&As with me and Brian, behind-the-scenes content. It's only $5 a month, and we're dropping a special full episode just for the Patreon listeners on there as well. So head on over to the Patreon, all right?
Peace.
This is The Fighter and the Kid. We're out.